packaging, merchandising, associated services, and other things. The buying experience, the user experience. Buying and user experience might be completely different. And finally, the brand represents the assurance that the value is likely to be there when I want to purchase it. Because when a person is planning to purchase or do something, what is the assurance? That is what the brand provides. So the brand provides assurance of the entire value proposition. If you say Bibo or whatever it is, it means what? Convenient to use and a guarantee that the water is pure and drinkable. Why Bibo? Why not something else? That is the whole part of the story. So assurance. What do you assure? What is the personality? What is it? Is the next part of the story. Shall we go to the next one, please? Now, I don't want to talk too much theory, but essentially, I was looking at the three examples. In Joy Aluka, if the team is there, we'll make it a little more, interactive. What is the primary intended communication? What are you trying to sell in that? Yeah. And what is the proposition? And how does it, what does Joy Aluka represent? Have you thought about it when making the movie? I mean, it's not to find faults or anything, it's just a question. Because I don't know what Joy Aluka really represents. And does this movie represent what Joy Aluka represents, and does it mean anything? For me, I'm seeing a kid with a piece of jewelry. What does that mean to me? Does it mean that even a kid can go and buy a jewelry? What is it? I mean, is there an assurance of quality? The look is beautiful, no problem about it. Yeah, but then what is the most important point of a jewelry? What is, see, Nagarjuna is selling one of those. He is saying what? He is saying, if I buy this, it's a guarantee. Other fellows are cheating you. It's not that. Now, everyone makes jewelry which is beautiful. So as a businessman, I need, if I am Joy Aluka, I have some kind of values on it. What is it I want to communicate? The communication has to be congruent with the proposition. Congruent in the sense, it should say the same thing as the brand says through many other processes. The second thing is, what is communication? How do you communicate? One is the primary or intended communication, which you do ads and other things. There are a whole lot of other communications which happen. One is, there is a community interaction which is going on. You also have to engage with the community as a brand manager, and you also need to communicate. Then there is a third thing, reaction to unplanned events. Nowadays, the point is that with internet, with the Google kind of thing, there's a hell of a lot of communication all over the place. Is your communication and is your non-intended communication the same? People are looking at you, especially if you're a big brand. Commitment and consistency. In the brand, what I want to show is that I'm committed to delivering the value proposition, and my value proposition is consistent with consistent across. So today I promise purity, tomorrow I promise beauty, day after tomorrow I promise something else. Not a good idea, because who is going to buy it? Second thing is, integrity becomes extremely important in the current world, because everyone can see and understand what's going on. Preeti Zinta does something, everyone is looking at Neswadia and what happens to Bombay Dyeing is the next question. So all these things are visible to everyone. So you have to be visibly committed to a value. Your commitment to promises have to be there. Building brands requires building integrity. This is the second part of the story. It's a proposition I'm putting to your team. So essentially, when you're making a film, what is it you're communicating? Are you communicating the correct values, which the brand promises? The third part of the story. Next one, please. So what are the various communication strategies? This is the entire thing. And films is part of one of these things. So you have brand name awareness, perceived quality, associations, loyalty. So the internet brings unprecedented transparency and dramatically facilitates peer-to-peer interaction. You are a user, I am a user. I don't know you, but I hate some brand or I love some brand, doesn't matter. I put it out on a blog or I put it in Twitter. Suddenly, you might have a situation where lakhs of people are seeing what you think about it and everyone adds to it.